breaking news coming in. As per police sources, the attack on intelligence building seems to be a vengeful reaction by the Khalistani groups as the recent arrests were made by the Punjab police.
What is being said that all of those inputs that have been gathered by the intelligence sources say that it seems that terrorists wanted the attack the building after nabbing of Khalistani terrorists with huge explosions. It could be a case of the Karnal police where 4 Khalistani terrorists were taken into custody, or even the case of Taran case in Punjab where the police also recovered huge quantity of explosives. So this could be seen rather as a warning that is being issued or rather as a revenge attack. Let me go across to Gurpreet and Pradeep, both joining us live this morning. Gurpreet, now more developments are happening in the case, even as the investigation going on. It has been confirmed by the Chief Minister that few arrests have been taking place. What exactly was the motive?
Well, this investigation has taken a lot of turns and twists. First, we have seen that the first time the police were in a denial mode, saying that it's not a terror attack, and minutes after, when the investigation had taken forward, they immediately asked, they could not rule out that this is the terror attack. But now the things are getting more clear. It's a clear-cut terror attack, and what we have learned from the sources, it seems that it can be handiwork of Harinder Rinda, who is operating from Pakistan and is being backed by ISI. Because we have seen for the last so many days, if we can talk about the last week, 4 arrests had been made of pro-Khalistani people in Karnal, where huge quantity had been recovered from them.
Absolutely,
and after that, getting inputs from...
And now that the police are looking at the angle of revenge, there's a possibility. Pranesh is also joining us. Pranesh, the police officials should be on guard for the possibility of many more attacks then.
You know, this is more sinister than what it appears and what it is made out to be. At the outset, let me be upfront with the facts that we've been able to gather through our reporters, Pradeep Datta, Gurpreet, Bhavtosh, all leading the coverage here on Times Now. And Amita and Pratibha, before we go to Pradeep Datta, I can tell you that this is a chance for the state, by which I mean all organs of the state. They must not mince their words. This is an opportunity for them to show intent. And they must nail not just the Khalistanis involved in this, but also go after the Khalistani sympathizers. Times Now has for long held this view that the sympathizers are as damaging as these people who are actively involved in subversive anti-India activities. Now, what do we have? We are being told, Gurpreet Singh Chinna has told us that in some time from now, in about 1.5 hours from now, or even earlier, the Punjab police will hold a press conference. But before that, Gurpreet has managed to get the super scoop. No other channel has this, Amita and Pratibha. I can assure our viewers that. And the super scoop is that this was most likely a revenge plot for the trackdown that happened in Karnal. Now, before Pratibha, you go to Pradeep, let's once again turn to Gurpreet to get more details on this revenge plot that is now under the scanner.
Well, if we can talk about specifically this case, we have seen this building which was attacked by the terrorists. It has a lot of offices and it gathers the information all over Punjab, whether it's the terrorist-related information or whether it's the gangster-related information. That information is being provided to the local police station or to the law and order machinery so that they will act on that information.
Just stay on with us, Gurpreet, and all of our reporters also joining us. Major General T.D. Bakshi is with us on the broadcast. Now, what is being said in the latest recoveries that have been done by our forces, especially on the day when we were talking about the Karnal recovery of the explosion-laden car that was being done, sir. Now, the RPG attack using old explosives, that is being now said by the Punjab police. Of course, we are waiting for their confirmation that it seems to be a case of revenge because many of those recoveries of their explosives were being intercepted by the police.
Look, you know, Punjab police's shyness in trying to not certify this as a terrorist incident is amazing. You can't play it down. This was a propelled grenade. Please remember, this is the basic anti-tank weapon of armies. These are fired against tanks and they can destroy a tank. RPG-7B is a rocket-propelled grenade, Russian origin, which, where the photographs were crystal clear on that very night. When you saw the tail unit with the wings deployed, it had been fired from outside onto the police intelligence and IB headquarters. This is a terrorist attack, and this is a dangerous terrorist attack. You know, normally terror attacks are confined to pistols, Kalashnikovs, AK-47s at best. At best, they use the grenade launcher which is attached to the AK-47. That is what they are doing in Jammu and Kashmir. How did a RPG get through? A rocket-propelled grenade, from which entry point has it come? Has it come via the tunnel? Has it been dropped by the drones that they are using constantly? This is a clear escalation in the Punjab. And I don't know what this pussyfooting is all about to try and... It took 2 days for somebody to say that it was a terror incident. If this is not a terror incident, what else is? Let's not get into denial. The Pakistani ISI is hell-bent on trying to activate its K2 plan, Kashmir, Khalistan, reviving terrorism there. And the local state government can't pussyfoot. They can't take it lightly. They can't play it down or try and brush it under the carpet. It's a serious...
General Bakshi, you're talking about the Pak ISI activating a K2 desk. There are also reports, and Times Now has got that intel alert, that a new outfit by the name of Lashkar-e-Khalsa has been unleashed by the deep state in Pakistan.
Absolutely. You see, we need to watch out and be extremely alert. Things are not looking good in Punjab. They have not been for the past 3 years. There's been a constant flow in of arms, ammunition, military-grade explosives, prefabricated, improvised devices coming in by the quadcopters and hexacopters of Chinese origin, which have been flying in especially towards the Firozpur area. These arms consignment, thank God some of them have been, in fact, many of them have been intercepted. But there are others on the loose. The arms are in full flow, and they have used not an AK-47 assault rifle Kalashnikov. The Pannu group is already claiming responsibility for the attack. This is utterly amazing. And you are right, the Lashkar-e-Khalistan or Khalsa that the Pakistan army is now trying to establish, this is more or less an act of war. This level of attack profile has not been seen
Right,
in
sir.
J&K for some time.
Right, sir.
There were isolated RPG launchers in J&K long ago, but I have
But this was enough of a dare actually to reach to the police quarters there in Mohali where the intelligence unit is, so they exactly knew what the target was on the 3rd floor of the building. General Bakshi sir, thank you very much for joining in. Pradeep.